Inspiring musicians with online tutorials. I began by asking what would happen if I took my passion for music production and provided interactive tools online to help develop other musicians. Glassman, Erdem, and Bartholomew stated change and collaboration was part of an approach to action research because it allowed groups to take action to questions for a resolution to a problem. The problem is that there aren't any interactive web-based learning content for PreSonus Studio One recording software. The goal of my action research project is to provide a web-based series of tutorials that can educate musicians on fundamental techniques of PreSonus Studio One. Connectivism. Siemens explained that there is a need to expand theories in research because of the increased scope of changes in learning enabled by the Internet. I have learned through the research for my literature review that using the Internet to create learning connections can greatly enhance engagement and learning. There are several tools that I will use to create the tutorials. First, in recording the tutorials, I've decided to use ScreenFlow to show a hands-on view of the equipment while simultaneously sharing my screen. Sayao, Na, and Teng realized the importance of web-based applications for organizations because educators had used web applications to raise students' performance. So, I will also use the Google Suite of Apps. This is a valuable tool because the apps will allow me to share music files and other evaluation tools directly with my participants. After I have used ScreenFlow to create the tutorials, I will use YouTube to deliver the content. Downs states that networks and websites that require additional components like web plugins are considered ineffective because the plugins presented a barrier for learners between them and the information. And since YouTube requires no additional software to run, it is the easiest way to allow access and availability for my participants. Saeed, Yoon, and Sinepen noted that knowing how was no longer important because connectivism recognized the importance of knowing where to find the information using web-based networks. So in conclusion, my action research and my literature review has allowed me greater focus with a sense of community for my participants and has allowed me greater focus for the tools that I'll use to complete the lessons and the project. I look forward to interacting with all my participants as they take this journey of music creation with me.